Hey, how's it going? Good morning. It's about 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning. That's St. Andrew's International School here in Ekamai, Soi 42. Beautiful school. If you happen to get a job teaching there, this is the driving range here at Ekamai. Again, this is kind of the Soi 42 area. Soi 42 is strange. It goes, 42 is about 2 blocks that way, then it goes like 42, 4, 3, 2, 1, 42, I don't know. It's a weird street. But here's the driving range. Looking up Sukhumvit on a nice slow Sunday. That's the Gateway Mall. So that's officially Soi 42. And on the right will be Soi 63. That's the heart of Ekamai. Ekamai Beer House is down there. The streets don't match up. So 42 and 63 is across the street. You'd think it'd be 43 across the street, but they don't match up. But that's Ekamai. I've did all kinds of videos on 42, 63. Today, I'm gonna go towards, you can see it off in the distance, that's the Prakanong BTS. And check this out over here. Here's a Mazda dealership. I know there's a Life building. Right as I crossed over, here's Soi 65 and the Mazda dealership. I actually did a video. I thought I would go up 65. And I knew it was kind of a weird street, but I thought it would pop out on Soi 63. Yeah, well, it did not. I wound around back there for over a mile and then eventually came out on 63. But 65, you can check that video out. It's kind of a weird little street. There's a couple of low-rise buildings, but there's not much going on back there. Maybe 3 or 4 low-rise buildings and a lot of really beautiful homes tucked away back there. Some rich people here in Bangkok, and to have a private little gated home 2 blocks off of Sukhumvit, that comes at a price. That's 65, and we're gonna wander up, see what the next Soi is. I've already made a lot of videos on these streets. Yeah, second look sometimes is warranted. Other times, I already know there's not a whole lot going on down there, so just check out the other video, and that's probably not the first place you want to move. I'll say that about 65 anyhow. Every other street, even 65, there's a couple of little apartments tucked away back there, but nothing super special. Again, unless you're working at that school, you can just walk right across the street to your small building. That's perfect. We do have some cool street art. And getting our boundaries, the BTS Ekamai is 2 long blocks down that way, Soi 42, even though this is also called 42. 42 is huge. I've said it twice now, but it's just kind of goofy. Usually it would be 63, 65, 67. Well, in that same distance on the other side, it's just all Soi 42. 42, 3, 42/2, 42/1. There's 42/1. It's just long. But we're heading towards Prakanong, and here's the Life building. You'll find these Life properties all over Thailand. Big company. Now this says Life Sukhumvit. It just says Life Sukhumvit. There goes the bus to Pattaya. Less than $3 one way out of the Ekamai bus station, right at Ekamai. On the other side, you go down the stairs, it's just 50 feet from the Ekamai BTS. The Life. These Life units are oftentimes affordable because they're going to be small. You can get very small 27 square meter studios. 30 and 31 square meter is not uncommon for a nice size apartment in Bangkok at an affordable price. You can, of course, get a 60 square meter unit. It's just going to cost you twice as much. You know, it's going to be the price of 2 31 square meter units. Well, it just depends on what you want to pay. And again, it's early Sunday morning. It's not even 9, but there's plenty of small restaurants. Here's a Family Mart. It's just a 7-Eleven size store. I'll guess it's open 24 hours. Hoppy Hours over there is a craft beer place. You'd have to kind of navigate this busy Sukhumvit. And this is, it says it's a bakery. And this is Soi 67, which I'm going to take a peek up. I'm not sure I've been up 67. No, I don't think I have. Soi 67. Oh, it looks like it just dead ends in one block, but still, it might be some low-rise buildings that are of interest. And you can see Sukhumvit. It's not as crazy as some streets, even in the US, just crazy, crazy noise. But just getting tucked back here, even a half a block, it just really deadens the noise. But if you're super sensitive to sirens and ambulances, you might not want to deal with it, or at least get a unit on the other side. Oh, this looks like a really nice building. Life Sukhumvit 67. Usually the Life buildings are high-rise. Oh, actually, I was looking at this building back here. Yeah, these are okay. It's kind of a basic 4-story. But this building back here has some interesting shapes. Trying to stay out of the sun here so you can read it. The UNI residence, Sukhumvit 67. I actually like that building a lot. Little Thai electric work. I think that's mostly internet and cable TV and all. But it adds up. I'll see like the cable guy out here running another 100-foot line. It seems like the building would already be wired. It was a little easier to do, but no, they'll hook it up there, and then for whatever reason they'll leave the 50-foot of extra line just zip tied up. Hey, but who am I to judge? I'm not an electrician. Yeah, so it looks like we're coming to a dead end down here. Just some Thai businesses and maybe a couple of private units above. 9 out of 10 times, if you own this hair salon, maybe you either own the whole building or rent the whole building, and your brother-in-law or somebody lives upstairs, you can maybe find some of those deals, but I think they're more hookups. It looks like it does head off to the left here, so we'll wander down there. If it's just going to attach to Soi, what street am I on? 67? Yeah, dead ends. I was going to say if it attaches to Soi 65, we won't bother because there's really nothing there. But I'm going to go up here and see what's on the right. I thought I saw a building peeking out. And once again, to get our boundaries, that is the first Life building we saw on Sukhumvit. So we're not even 2 blocks back here. Some private homes. Having a little compound like this, a block off of Sukhumvit, you have to have some cash. Not everything is super cheap in Bangkok. All right, there is a building tucked away back here. Oh, there's a couple of buildings. Yeah, that's why I like getting out and exploring. I would have never known this is back here, and it's really pretty convenient. The Condo 1, Sukhumvit 67, doesn't look like anything super fancy. Hi. But a lot of these places will oftentimes have a swimming pool, usually a smaller one, but like up on the 2nd floor. I think it's supposed to rain in a little bit, even though there's not a cloud in the sky, but I can just feel it's probably, I don't know, 92, 94, but there's a cool breeze blowing. It's strange. It's like a storm's approaching, because normally it's like Las Vegas here when there is any wind, it's just a hot wind, kind of like an oven blowing at you. But right now is, and it's probably a 75-degree kind of feeling of the wind, but it just feels nice. Here's the plus 67 condo. Again, pretty nice looking place. And I think there's an international school at the end. There's student crossing. Swadee Krap. How are you? Plus 67 condo. Parking space for rent. I guess there must be this is probably a restaurant or something. They're renting spaces, or maybe to the teachers. I'm not sure if this is part of the school. I think this is I don't know what it is. Well, this is obviously a school. Okay, I'll bet this is some kind of fancy restaurant. I'll bet. And the condo has some extra parking spots for rent. Who knows? There's more back here than I thought, and that's going to be the end of things. We'll go look. Here's a beautiful BMW. Oh, no, this is a fancy gated community back here. Oh, boy. Bon Sauceri, Sukhumvit 67. Yeah, they're not going to... If I even try to walk in there, probably say, hey, get out of here. This looks like a clubhouse. And that's probably some high-dollar townhomes, or... Saw that BMW leaving. There's a 300% import fees on those fancy custom cars. Well, people buy them. My friend, she drives a nice little BMW. I guess it's well, it's a status symbol anywhere in the world, I guess. I was always a Mazda or Nissan truck guy myself. But then again, I retired at 56. Here's the Maison Blanche. Ooh, this looks real nice too. Very nice. And I'm not sure what this is. Little business, maybe a hair salon or something. So there you go. Here comes another BMW. Unless it's the same. Well, it might be the same one. So that's a little peek at Soi 67. Thanks for following along. Consider subscribing. Maybe a thumbs up. That'd help me a lot. Hey, have a good afternoon.